It's a good time for a mid-July update. Feels like a good time for a mid-July update. July 15th, almost 5:30 p.m. It's been lovely, mid 20s, mid to high 20s with high humidity. So don't want to be outside in the heat, in the sun specifically, for too long. But very pleasant. Uh, what's going on? Well, the clover's coming real thick. Well, I regret seeding all this clover in. Well, maybe. I'm thinking I'm gonna just let it do its thing. It's just the first year. Not gonna bring too much in after this. Maybe some fall crops, but see how it overwinters. Mulch it. Maybe turn it over, but I don't really want to disturb the soil. And then see what starts to sprout back up and get ahead of it with starts that I'll put in earlier. So see how that does. Big lessons learned with respect to cruciferous vegetables and slugs. I mean, you can still see the slime trail on them there. Slugs are just having the best time in this garden. I think it's a slug garden. More of the same broccoli over here. I'm going to thin this out and see if a couple of the larger ones are able to persist, survive the slug damage, and maybe give me a little bit of flour I can eat. My favorite plant, the cucumber. What's going on here? That's interesting. Let's pull that back. Just going wackadoodle, as my mom would say. Grabbing onto everything. I think I'm gonna actually trim these. I think I'm actually trim these back. We'll see. I mean, they're now like taking over the squash down here. Look, grab on. Look at this nonsense. And then they're gonna cause trouble. And I've got some broccoli over here that, despite the slug damage, are getting a bit bigger. So we'll see. Milkweed about to bloom fully, open up. Interested to see what sort of insects come along with that. Some string beans, some pole beans, which are doing their thing. Probably the best squash in the garden right now. Look at it just nestled in there next to the blueberry, some broccoli, and this is my thornless blackberry, which I don't think has sent out any new canes, but is starting to really extend this branch here, so that's interesting. I'm gonna have to figure out how to support that. It does have some fruit on it, so I'm excited to try when it ripens. Still flowering a little bit too. Not gonna be a huge harvest, but that's okay. You all know the sunflowers. You have to open up. Rhubarb is doing okay. Tastiest harvest so far has been from this raspberry plant, which has still got some fruit coming on. So excited about that. Continue to harvest on that. This other one hasn't yet ripened up for me, but you can see lots of fruit going on there. Currants. I'm not sure about this currant plant. It's really suffering. Maybe it needs some nutrients. Give it some time to figure itself out. And this is actually really fun. Comfrey here with aphids, but ants are managing the aphids, which is pretty cool. They've basically completely stunted the growth of this primary stem, and so the plant immediately sent out these other ones as well. So I'm not really going to stress too much about this. I would like it to go to flower, but frankly, I think this is the kind that kind of balls up instead of sending out runners. And that's the comfrey I want. So just let it overwinter, maybe go another season before I split it up and take it elsewhere. I suspect that's the same variety there. And then I've got another one there. So I like comfrey. It's a lovely bee food. So looking forward to that. Some sort of potted plants I need to deal with. Yeah, that's what's going on. And let's just take us over here real quick because there's some other cool things going on down below. Tiger lilies fully in bloom, now starting to fade a little bit. More buds coming in behind. If I want to do anything substantial in this area, I mean, God, look at that slope. I got to take these out, transplant them elsewhere, let them do their thing. Beautiful day down there by the pond. There's a heron that spent 45 minutes just hanging out with me. I was on this side with the red chairs and it was on the other side having a good time. But check out my yarrow, which was here when I got here. Yarrow's having a great time. I need to find a way to get it organized. I mean, it just kind of lays down flat. In fact, a lot of these flowers just ended up doing that. So I might tie them up next time so they stay nice and high. I could still do that with a lot of these. This is the most bee-friendly plant right now. I don't know if you pick picking up on that bumbler or not, but shoot, what is this called? I want to say knotweed, Knot, knotweed, but I don't think that's right. Knapweed, that's what it is, Knapet, knapweed. More of my yarrow. Don't know what you are, but we'll find out when you flower. There's a white yarrow instead of the purple. Look at the butterfly I picked up on just as we're here. Look at that. And there's my little herb garden which is the time especially is drawing some insects. Look, there's a dragonfly right there. Maybe that's the damselfly. This other time is starting to bloom as well, so that's nice. I got a little one down here, and this one up here, which just sent out these big flowers. Still no flower from the sages. Looks like the lemon balm is about to pop off. And look, I think there's a red beetle or something right there. Let's just see if I can get a shot. Where are you? Now we're just wasting everybody's time. Anyway, good times to be had here. Looking forward to starting a bed of annuals right in here. and I've already started piling up organic matter, but my idea here is to basically convert this into multiple rows going downhill rows. Maybe terraced horizontal rows would be fun to do as well. I could dig in right here on the contour right up to the edge of the post, and then do a cut back and then level this part out, bring in my organic material, put in tomato stakes, do the same thing down here, maybe tomatoes, peppers. I feel like it might be an option. Something to grow in this space to see how it does here, and annuals are what I want to try, because of proximity to the back door, and this kind of being a zone 1/zone 2 area with more foot traffic than further down, which gets less, and zone 4, zone 5 to the edges. Permaculture, guys. Anyway, hope you're all having a great day. Miss you all. Have a good time. Bye.